everyone, my name is Emily and welcome to day 4 of the Beginner's Yoga Challenge. Today's video will be focusing on balancing poses. So today throughout the practice, if you find that you lose your balance at any time, don't worry about it, just go right back into the pose and just do your best. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and we will begin lying on our backs. So take a moment to spread your arms and legs nice and wide. Close your eyes and allow all of your muscles to soften. We'll start by taking 3 deep breaths in and out the nose. And now slowly begin to draw both knees in towards your chest. Take hold behind the thighs or maybe around the shins. And then just a gentle side to side with the knees. Just feeling like you're massaging your lower back. And then extending the left leg long on the mat. Flex those left toes up towards the ceiling and draw that right knee in towards your chest. Now you can bring your arms into a T shape, or if you don't have enough room, you can bend at the elbows. Keep both shoulders grounded into the mat as you draw your right knee over to the left. So it might not come all the way over, just going as far as feels comfortable for you. You can maybe keep that left hand on your right thigh if you need some more support. And then maybe looking over towards the right if that's okay for your neck. We'll slowly bring it all back to center. And then extend the right leg long, bend the left knee in. Flex those right toes up towards the ceiling and then draw that left knee a little closer. Maybe taking your left arm out to the side and then using your right hand to guide your left leg towards the right. Maybe taking your gaze towards the left. Tuning back into your breath. And slowly bring both knees back into your chest. Engage the core, bring your nose towards your knees. And we're going to slowly rock and roll up and down the mat. So keeping your spine nice and rounded, rock up and down 3 to 4 times. And then find a seated position, crossing the legs. And then walk your hands forward. There's a nice stretch through the hips. Coming back up, and then we're going to switch, bringing your opposite leg in front. Just walking your hands forward. Maybe relaxing the head if that's comfortable. And then slowly come back up. Going to bring the legs around back and then spreading the fingers wide, coming into our downward dog. Starting to pedal out your heels. Keeping your head nice and relaxed. And then walking up to the top of the mat, finding your forward fold. Feet are hip width apart, Knees are bent. Relax your head and neck. Maybe nodding your head yes, shaking it no. And then take a nice big inhale to your halfway lift, hands to shins or maybe your thighs. And exhale to forward fold. Bend the knees, inhale, sweep the arms high. And exhale, bring your hands to your hearts. Bring your arms by your sides, finding your mountain pose. Draw your shoulders back. Bring your attention back to your breath. Flutter open the eyes. And we're going to stand on the right leg and draw your left knee up. You can bring your hands to your heart. And you're going to find a spot in front of you that you can focus on. So you want to keep looking at that spot. This is called our drishti in yoga, or our focal point. So that'll help keep your balance. So keep looking at that spot, and then we're going to draw the left leg back, all the way back, finding our crescent lunge. So high up on those back toes, bending into that front leg. Front knee stays above the ankle. And then inhale, maybe reach those arms up towards the ceiling. Awesome. Now, if you find it hard to balance in this pose, you want to make sure that your feet are on opposite track. So your right foot doesn't want to be straight in front of the other like a tightrope. You want to be on opposite train track. So maybe bring your feet a bit wider if you need to. From here, we're going to open up to warrior two. So spinning the back toes towards the left, sink down into that left leg, that right leg, bending the right leg. You can keep looking at that drishti, looking at your focal point. From here, flip the front palm. Inhale, exalted warrior. So your gaze is going to come up towards the ceiling. Right arm reaches up, left hand comes down the back leg. Exhale, warrior two. Now you're going to spin the back toes forward again, coming onto your toes and finding your crescent lunge once again. Bring your hands to your heart, look at your focal point, and then stepping forward, draw that left knee up, and then slowly lower that left leg back down. Arms by your sides, finding your mountain. Now hands come to your heart again. This time the right knee is going to come forward. Keep looking to your drishti. And then begin to send that right leg all the way back to your crescent lunge. High up on those back toes, bending into that front knee. Inhale, maybe lift the arms high. So arms are energetically reaching up to the ceiling. And then begin to find your warrior two, spinning your back toes towards the right, sinking down into that left knee. Relaxing the shoulders, feeling the strength in your legs. Flipping the front palm, inhale, exalted warrior. Left arm reaches up, looking up towards the ceiling. And exhale, back to warrior two. We're going to spin the back toes forward again, coming back into your crescent lunge. Hands come to your heart. We're going to step it forward. Bring your right knee up. And then slowly find your mountain pose once again. Arms by your side, maybe just wiggling out the hips. Awesome. Standing on the right leg, we're going to bring that left knee forward again, either staying right here or maybe interlacing your fingers around that left shin. Only if you can. If not, just keep your hands at heart center. Gazing at your drishti. Slowly releasing the hands, stepping it all the way back, crescent lunge once again. This time we're going to begin to lower the arms down and sweep them back behind us, and then hinging forward. So our torso is hinging just slightly. Thinking about a long line drawing from your back leg all the way up your spine. So we're not totally coming down, just slightly hinging. Your chest is still gonna come forward. You might feel your legs really working here. And then inhale, sweep the arms back up. Crescent lunge. On your exhale, begin to lower the hands down to the mat. Bring your left palm to the mat and inhale a right arm up for a twist. If you need to lower that back leg, please do so. That might make it a bit easier. Or maybe coming up onto the left fingertips. Take a big breath in here. Long breath out. And then slowly lower the hands back down. Come up off the back knee if you've lowered it. Pressing evenly into both feet, raising the arms back up for your crescent lunge. Bring your hands to your heart. Step it forward. Lift that left knee. And then slowly bring it back down. Awesome, we're gonna try the other side. So bring that right knee forward. Maybe staying right here, or if you want to challenge yourself, interlacing your fingers around that right shin. If you fall out of the pose, that is okay. Just come right back into it, no judgment. Slowly release the hands, step it all the way back, crescent lunge. Reach those arms high. And then slowly begin to lengthen forward, hinging at the hips, sweep the arms back. So think like you're flying in an airplane, you're the airplane. And your arms are your wings. Inhale, sweep the arms back up for your crescent lunge. Exhale, lower both hands down. Bring your right hand down to the mat and inhale to peel your left arm up. You can always drop that back knee. And then slowly bring your left hand back down. Come up off your back knee. Pressing into your feet and you rise back up. Bring your hands to your heart. Step it forward, raising that right knee, and then lowering it back down to the mat. Bring your arms by your sides and maybe just wiggling out the hips, so swing side to side. All right, from here we're gonna come into our tree pose. I'm gonna stand forward just so you can see what I'm doing. So you can bring your hands to your hips and then raise your left knee, just like we did before. And this time you're gonna bring your left knee out towards the left. So stay finding your drishti, finding that focal point. And then placing that left foot to the inside of the right leg. A few different options here. You can also keep your toes on the mat for a little kickstand. You can have it below the knee or you can have your foot above the knee. So whichever feels the best for you. Just making sure not to put it right on your knee because that could cause an injury. So hands at heart center, gazing towards that focal point. And you're welcome to stay right here, or if you want, you can raise your arms up towards the ceiling, growing your tree. Slowly bring your hands back to your heart. Bring your knee forward, and then lower it back down. All right, coming to the other side. So standing on your left foot. Hands come to your hips. Inhale the right knee forward. And then bring it out to the side, gently placing your right foot onto your left leg. Maybe bringing your hands to your heart. And then taking your version of this pose. So maybe bringing your arms up towards the ceiling. Noticing any thoughts that go through your mind. Letting go of any negative thoughts. And slowly, hands come back to your heart. Right knee comes forward and gently lowering it back down. Bring your hands by your sides, a gentle sway side to side. Last one, last balancing posture. Standing on the right foot, this is toppling tree. So you're going to bring your left leg back, just come onto your left, just resting your toes behind you on the mat. And then sweep your arms back. So finding those airplane arms like we did before in our lunge. And then we're going to begin to hinge forward and our back leg's gonna come with us. So you wanna keep that line from your back leg all the way up your spine. And this time you're gonna look down towards the floor. So you can just stay right here. You can maybe come down a bit lower. Bringing your attention back to your breath. And then slowly rise back up. Coming onto the other side, standing on the left foot, bring that right leg back. Arms by your sides or sweeping out behind you. Getting nice and long through your spine, and then slowly hinging forward. Don't leave your leg behind, keep it in line. Focus on a spot on the floor. Notice your breath. Slowly coming back up. Shaking it all out. And then we're going to take a big breath in, sweep the arms high. Exhale, forward fold. Take a moment here, soften the knees, release your upper body. And then coming back to your table and then finding your child's pose. Just sinking down into the hips. Resting your forehead on the mat if it's comfortable. Letting go of the effort of your practice. Thanking yourself for a great job. Begin to walk your hands back, and then we'll come to lie on our back. So draw your knees into your chest. Bring your arms by your sides, so into a T shape or bending at the elbows, and then draw both knees over to the left. Nice, gentle twist. Maybe bring your gaze to the right. And slowly come back to center and let your knees come over to the right. Taking your gaze to the left, maybe closing your eyes. And slowly back to center. Extending your legs nice and long. Bringing your arms away from the body, palms face up. Giving yourself this time to let go. Taking this time for yourself to rest in stillness. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope to see you next time. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.